almost twins. Yeah, you're gonna grab that slice of cheesy garlic pizza and you're gonna see the dog doing that exact face at ya. You've heard of SEAL Team 6, but have you met Super Secret Rubber Ducky Team 8? Damn, I bet they've got like a close-knit relationship the same way that K9 units have with their owners. All those ducks get a Medal of Valor for their service. Imitation crab. Intimidation crab. He's got a knife!
What have you done with my brother?
We have always been and always will be in the service of the people. Don't mind me, officer, just doing some front raises for my front delts. Ooh, just gotta focus on the isolation exercises where you just hold it in place. Yeah, it's a real workout. I'm a real weak boy. All I can hold is this piece of cardboard. Oh, I'm just so weak. You don't worry about me, cop. I'm just a weak little boy holding up the front delts with my front arms. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh God. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's for your boots. Come on down to Duluth Trading Co. Observe item 50151, lingerie for your boots. Because you gotta consider your boots and whether or not they feel confident in their natural, beautiful body. Because if there's one thing I want other hikers to think, it's that I must be going somewhere where a man has paid me to step on them. I mean, really, what is that orange thing in the middle on the back end of the shoe there? Like, is that jewelry? I assume that's just meant to, like, it's some sort of reflective material so you can be better seen, but like... Give feedback. Yes, I will. How dare you try to tempt me into actually thinking, you know what? Feet. So, my girlfriend made me a cake for our first year anniversary. Oh, that's so sweet and supportive and care. Wow. Okay, hey, this is one of those great examples where, you know, a lot of times we say that we love someone without directly saying it. And for those of us out there who sometimes actually need that more direct communication, sometimes, you know, you gotta read between the lines. Some people communicate love differently to you, and it's really good and healthy for you to understand the different languages in which someone personally translates and projects that love. Sometimes they make a cake, aggressively describing how vigorously you do it good.
Yes, Mr. Captain.
I can't tell if this is a cat standing by to receive orders or the waffle has literally phased into its brain circuitry. I mean, it's bad enough it was trying to share that brain cell with the other cat, but now it's just all waffle in there. Protected CEX. Test CEX. Unprotected CEX. BT Wi-Fi X. Yeah, it's not as good. Spelling of the name Courtney brought to you by Chick-fil-A's finest. Wow. They've gotten so many children that are the result of parents desperately wanting to make their child more unique in their public school system that now they just assume the worst in regards to spelling. I mean, that or someone at Chick-fil-A is really doing their best to entertain themselves during their work shift by finding the most ridiculous ways to spell out someone's name. And you know what? I'm all for it. If you're going to play for our students, rock is not appropriate. This is a death metal preschool. Sorry, I'm just noticing the panda as well, just very confused. This panda is just like, I know the intention isn't there, but it feels like racism. Learn to drive. No, wait. They did learn to drive. It's not their fault. The business doesn't say that you learn to stop, okay? They did what they're meant to do. Congrats to our employee of the month at Z&Z for January, February, March, April, May, June. Now, July, we had a new employee come in, and that, never mind. Okay, never mind for the rest of the year, actually. I'm sick of you slacking off. From now on, I want you to go the extra mile.
You missed my stop?
I'm sick of you slacking off. Oh, what a beautiful bird on this packaging. I wonder what the company is.
Hard head.
Okay, strangely aggressive, but what is this product specifically, not just the brand?
Fat balls.
Right, and that's why they have the beautiful bird there on the tree, because that's what they want to associate the product with. a little fluffy bird? Fat balls. These guys at the Tyson fight look like a ventriloquist and his dummy.
Whoa, damn, bro. Look at that fight go. Wow, it's really powerful.
Please get your hand out of my butt!
Oh, sorry.
Passengers, be advised, the next destination is Final Destination. Okay, you're permitting the crowd to go absolute anarchy when you do this. You understand that, right? I love that we finish each other's drinks. What? No, I was gonna say sentences. Hey, where's my margarita? See, I do finish your sentences. I also clearly disrespect you for my own amusement, but ignore that bit. Survives a 250 miles per hour crash. Literally standing still, leaning over a bit, I guess, just sort of coming to terms with the fact they could have turned into soup if it weren't for the safety precautions. I mean, do you see the vehicle they were in? Do you see what it has become? I prefer to eat ham and cheese croissants, not become them. Thank you very much. Anyway, how's soccer doing? Oh, shirt gets pulled. No. Now, okay, side tangent here, but there's some interesting back and forth that I've read online about this sort of thing. This is arguably the result of a lack of genuine enforcement of safe playing in the field. So this became a thing not necessarily because the players were trying to, be as sulky as possible to try and get some freebies, but because in the case of genuine injury, the refs were never actually properly stopping the game because someone was genuinely hurt. So, players began acting very dramatic to get the refs' attention. Naturally, though, when someone tries to do something that's actually good and, beneficial towards the game, there are people who try to exploit that, and so you evolve it into the point where people now act dramatically from the smallest of things. What once had good intentions behind it to make sure that players actually got the care and attention they needed has now, like any eventual online community, become flooded with toxic people abusing it. Oh boy, a fortune cookie. You will always have good in your personal affairs. Okay, both of these are good, but one of them is honestly a bit more taxing on my time and energy than the other, So I'd like it. Also, this is actually a nightmare of a fortune if, your personal affairs are with people. I'll let you really brainstorm that one to understand just how horrifying this could be. This isn't just a house, it's a haunts. I bet I would draw more if I only had a drawing tablet. I bet I would draw more if only I could draw on the screen. I bet I would draw more if only I had a 120 hertz refresh rate.
I bet I would draw more if only
Oh, look! You've called out me! AT&T. Internet Air is here. Did they have no W's or F's? Is that the issue here? Icebergs cause slowdown on I-40. Let us be grateful no one was injured. I love how that phrase would imply to someone not at all familiar with Earth or its customs or its culture or its societies to genuinely believe that lettuce is some sort of god that we give praise to in times of fortune and good prosperity. But also, considering the makeup of what lettuce is, that it pretty much is just a flooded road. That's all that is. Just hard, bumpy floodwater. Wonder what my lizard's thinking about. It's thinking about pooping on your book. Then enact its great escape while you're busy cleaning it up. There it shall finally get back with its brothers and sisters in overthrowing the human government society with its secret lizard society. But to steal a much better lame pun from the comments, he's just monitoring the neighbors. It should be important to clarify right now, no one's applauding this person, they're all just taking turns slapping them. My local movie theater kept their old sign. Ultra Screen, DLX, Dream Lounger. Oh my god, what is that? Wow. No, I know it's meant to be a chair, gang. We can all see it's meant to be a chair. Unfortunately, you've let it aged, and some of the paint's peeled off. And you made a choice. Deciding to have the light be a natural white instead of maybe a yellow? Oh boy. It's just a hot pink too. Oh, wow. Nutella? No, obviously this is Nutmaster. We're Nutella's newest competition. Still reckon Nutella's better than us? Well, we think your political opinions are valid, and we'd love to hear from you. Join our forums online and take part in the Master Debate. This terrible build-up to that joke brought to you by Nutmaster. Every family photo ever taken, LOL. A lot of neutral expressions, one person clearly frustrated over no one getting their angles right right in the photo. You're not smiling, Jonathan. John, smile! Smile, John! Someone uncomfortably squished up into the background where you can hardly see them, and someone just openly really done with this family. I think this Amazon driver must have a PhD in physics. Okay, look, if you give a delivery driver an address of which they have no genuine, safe, and proper way to leave the packaging for you to pick it up, anything they do to attempt to make it work for them, that's on you. This is them doing what they could. No criticism, Jesus. No criticism to the driver here. They did what they needed to. I was having a bad day yesterday, so I ordered an 8x10 canvas art of my dogs pooping to hang in the bathroom. Oh man, this is the real cost of living crisis. Everyone getting too depressed to make proper financial decisions. Oh man, this just unlocked a core memory for me, actually. So my primary school, in the down underland. I don't know how it works for the rest of the more functional parts of the world, but we have grade 1 to 7 being primary school. Well, we did when I was a young boy. Now grade 7 is considered high school. But anyway, okay, grade 1 to 7 for me was primary school. I got a graduate, folder poster certificate thingy with my photo on it being like, hey, you graduated primary school, good job. Now the background of that academic certificate was of the beach that was near my state school. Pretty well detailed, nicely printed, wasn't just like some shoddy A4 paper printing, but not too far in the background on the beach, like maybe half the size these dogs here are. You can see a dog attempting to let out a turd. And that image is on everyone's academic certificate in that year. Everyone has a photo of them smiling, and just below them is a dog doing a poo. Said only ketchup on a hamburger, and these mother flippers still screwed it up. That's why y'all serve raccoon ankles. Damn. Wow, just going for the, not jugular specifically, but still going for the physical anatomy of the workers just because they didn't do an order right. That's class. That's classy. Well done, Rick J. The man himself is bringing it. I'm nervous. Your Dasher is nearby. Arriving now. Your Dasher is Ronald. Yeah, look, times are tough for Ronald, okay? He's no longer the mascot. They got rid of him. Even clowns got to try to make ends meet, you know?
Could you not just run to work?
Hey, you got a point, Buster. Yabba dabba, shut up and fix it.
Oh, man, okay, Jesus. Just one more sack, mate. Just one more. Then I think you're fine for your grocery run. You don't have to go back to the store. You're done. Good job. How do you even determine what's the bearing load, I guess is that the term? Probably not. You can't determine the limit properly without personally experiencing at some point what it was, at some point they've had to accidentally have flipped over a car or one of their utes. In terms of finding what the limit was. If they haven't, well, I see a good bit of foreshadowing coming your way. Got a weird nickname for my vasectomy. Scrotum? What? Are you sure they're not just labeling what parts they're taking from you? That's the nickname here? Okay, maybe not, but I'm just saying I'd start to get a bit concerned if they also started nicknaming you liver and kidney. Juicy secret number 72. I add mayo into my pasta with meat sauce. What? Are you talking about food? Please tell me you're talking about food. Someone about to get shanked by a chameleon. Yeah, a chameleon's one of those many animals out there whose faces are just too scary looking for you to be wearing or wielding a weapon. Just look at him. Look at the face. You telling me that's the face of someone who would be friendly and nice and cordial upon meeting you? No, they look like they are ready to stab you and take your wallet the moment you give them a bad look. And he literally has an invisibility cloak on him, in his genetic biology. That's just cheating. Oh, no, don't worry. I'm not Medusa. I'm Medina, her younger sister. These aren't snakes. They're worms. Actually, gummy worms. And when I look at your eyes, you don't get turned to stone. You get stoned. And that's why Medusa was always jealous of her younger sister. Though not as jealous as their youngest sister, Madonna, who, while she didn't turn people to stone, nor get them stoned, she did unfortunately discover that she would give everyone kidney stones. Some fresh snow is a great way to leave your wife a subtle, romantic message. Annul? Dude, what? How's that romantic? You're asking her for an annulment? Push the salmon up 3 wasabi, please. Yeah, this is definitely the worst thing to do if you're someone who gets easily snacky at the workplace.
I don't know what it is. I have snack food on my keychain. All my dials are snack food. I don't know why I keep getting so hungry.
The thief has to think twice before stealing. On one hand, I get a free bike that's probably worth maybe $100 at most. On the bad side, I will lose at least one limb. I once spent days without internet because my mom did this. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. You had nothing else in the house? She had nothing else she could use. She had to use the literal cable that gets you internet. Okay, no, hang on. This isn't something I could laugh at. This is actually kind of, I'm concerned about your kind of living situation, that this is what your mother sort of resorts to. That or she's really dumb. I don't know. I'm a bit scared to make any judgment. Like, gang, really, let's think about this. How poor does your life have to be where you were using things like your home internet cable to hang up washing? This is a photo of my Christmas tree. It's still on the shed where it should be because it's still November. Yeah, it is, I say, looking at the 1st of December on my calendar. Personally, I enjoy my style of Christmas celebration, not actually setting up anything at all, so I don't have to bother packing down anything and leaving a mess everywhere.
Meanwhile, in Georgia.
It's a cardboard truck. You laugh, but it's pretty much just as durable, actually more durable, because there's an actual car inside it. Don't criticize this design for not letting you actually get in the car, because let's be real, the Cybertruck doesn't let you get in your car sometimes anyway. The Green Arrow visited my house. Ah, your house. Its mortal enemy. Your house won the battle, but it hasn't won the war yet.